We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Luis Cessa gets the call for Game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Toronto, second baseman, number 14.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
The 2-1 on its way. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy who leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Settling in now, Adam Jones. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Josh Donaldson is on deck. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they really need Tulo to get his bat going sooner than later. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Oh, he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Standing in now, number 7, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 1-0. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. In there, strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 1 for 6. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He's set, and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Matt Holliday. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Here it comes, 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Duffy sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Troy Tulowitzki.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now, the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
Russell Martin now hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 9, Ricky Weeks.
Now to the plate, Ricky Weeks. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Chase Headley. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Chase Headley.
He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Here's Didi Gregorius. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez.
For the Blue Jays.
He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hernan Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Striding into the box, Adam Jones. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at bat.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. Two out, nobody on. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1, and a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Two out with the man at first. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Austin Romine. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard but foul. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Judd.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. That's wide, 2-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Two out with the man at first. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Duffy sets. 2-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Set to deal on 2-2 to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 7, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Here's Steve Pearce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is pulled hard but fouled. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Striding in, Russell Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Solano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. In now, Chris Carter. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And he's retired here, one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Matt Holliday standing in now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Batting. Third baseman, Chase Headley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Ricky Weeks. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Pitch on the way. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Looped out towards short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
He hit that ball hard through the 5-6 hole. Now, I know he saw third baseman slide out of the corner of his eye because it looked like he picked his feet up a little bit, started to run a little bit faster.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. At the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
0-1, here it comes. Left side. From deep in the hole. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. In now, Austin Romine. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Number 7, just to the right of the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. first offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Brett Gardner would be next. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, number 7. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. In for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Romine recovers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Adam Warren enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Adam Warren.
Steve Pearce will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Stepping in now, Troy Tulowitzki tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Russell Martin now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Jones, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. On its way is pitch number 75. Lays off 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Weeks on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Carter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A changeup over the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back safely. Hits this one hard the other way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Gardner rounds third and is digging for the plate. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Standing in now, Matt Holliday. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Ricky Weeks. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Ricky Weeks.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This for the second baseman, Solano. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Those first two pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. And that's finally over for a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, 5 for 14. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
A runner on first with 2 away. Out of play. High pop up. Headley is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Gregorius.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, catcher, Austin Romine.
Ready for another chance? Austin Romine. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's the 0-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Duffy sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Jason Shreve has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen
New
as he'll
York
do so to
Yankees,
start the 8th.
Number 45, Jason Shreve.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Bautista.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Striding in once again, number 7. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
Steve Pearce will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Nope. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 4-1. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Ellsbury.
Right over the middle, knee high. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron.
Here's
Judge.
big Aaron Judge. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Russell Martin now. Previous history against Dylan Betances, 1 for 6.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Ricky Weeks. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so Weeks is in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding in, Hernan Perez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
The 0-2 delivery, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Roberto Osuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Roberto Osuna.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Danny Duffy earns his 5th winner of the year. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.